Hi everyone, welcome to the my 2.1.6 starts with method. This is part of string method, and the explanation of this method is exactly like, or the shortly, check if string starts with like one or more other strings, which is controlling, checking the string if starts with the same character or characters, whatever else. Okay, let me start with an example. So, you know, um, for example, I can say for that, we can check whether one string is like a prefix or another string. So we can check prefix or the suffix, So let's say I have, ID, let's say ID. And in ID, I have like, let's say, mm, IU like that. And then, by the way, I can say like that, sorry, U. And I have some numbers, for example, 978 654 like that. And let's say 3. So I want to check this ID if it starts with like AU. Okay, I just want to be sure like it's really started with AU. Is that possible? Is that true or not? So I can just say I can just say ID dot starts with. I can open our parenthesis. We have parameter in here, so it means like prefix, for example, or tuple. We can add tuple and we can add many more things in here. All right, like AU and like this one, and then we can add many more guys in here like 973 and whatever else. Let's start with the easier one. So I want to check the A and U and this. Okay, how I can do that? I just say print. It will give us true or false, like a boolean. Okay, let's check it and see if it is true. True. Did you see that? We checked our ID if starts with AU, and this one have. So starts with helping us to check prefix. Okay, prefix. This guys before beginning of the string or beginning of the anything else. We can check with the starts with method. It helps us to check. For example, let's say you have many more IDs, like like a list. All right. Let's say you have a list and you have many more IDs. For example, I can do something else. Let's say like that, and sorry, UA, and like this numbers. All right, just I just want to make it longer. Let's do it from this side. Take it, put a comma, put a comma, put a comma. Yeah. So let's check it if it works. It says tuple object has no attribute starts with. But as I mentioned before, if we use tuple method in that, now we can access that, right? So, sorry, just delete. Okay. UA, this one. Let's run it and if it works, see if it works. It's still saying same thing, right? Same, because you can't use it with the tuple in here. Like in here exactly. This tuple list or whatever else you can't use with it. Okay, this only for strings. Okay, let's come back to the same point and just say UA and this one. That we understand we can use only for the string, right? Not list, not tuple, not this one, and not this one, okay? Or even this one, right? This is dictionary. So let's just run it, like see again our result there. So what is it? Oh, it says what? Table object has no. I'm not using object. What's going on there? I'm using another thing. All right, it's still saying table object, but I just changed it. Aha, okay. I'm just sorry. I just forget to delete the other guys. Okay, this is just one ID. Okay, in here, yeah, it will say true. I can check prefix with the starts with. Okay, as I tell you before, check if string starts one or more other strings, as now in here, like that. Let me give you another example. Normally the guys before that, they, like before this method, this is new method, the people check the things like what, they just did like ID. Let's say we have ID, and ID is the same ID like that, like this one in here. They just added this ID, like instead of starts with, they use different system, they use like prefix, let's say, and then just they just say this one, and just say UA like that. And what they did, they just said ID, and after that they created like a list, like to access to the value, just to say length of the prefix, like in this case. They just checked something with their exact values, okay? Like this one, I mean, like this way, like a prefix, like that. So let's run it if it works. I mean, check it with the print. It makes same thing with the like a starts with. Starts with is so useful, right? Oh, we don't need to write a lot of codes like that. Okay, I understand. ID is saying just check if it is there and apply for all of them after the list. So for example, we're saying in here after, like before, sorry, start of the like this one ID, we have starter point in here, sorry, in here. It's saying if length of the prefix, which is length of the prefix is the u a u by the way, it one, yeah, u and a, like a half, like that. If it is length of this one, like 3, if it is 3, and if it is equals to the prefix, that one, then just run it like true. Let's run it. Did you see that? This is true. This is old system. We're using starts with, and it is so easier. Just right there. ID that starts with. Like if it is like prefix like that, it will work. If not, it will not work. Okay? That's just easier way how we can check the things. Okay? That's the method we're using most of the time. Let me give you an amazing example for about this starts with, and you will like it. So what I mean, we will check vowels, like if they are in the sentences. So, for example, let's say we have a cars, and in cars we have like BMW, we have Ford, and we have what we have more. I mean, Tesla. Let's say Tesla, and what can start with the vowel? I'm just thinking about. Uh, Nothing. Renault, no. Um, I don't remember any car. So just let me know some car name with the vowel. What can be car name? Like car brand. Volvo, Renault, Lamborghini. No, I don't. I don't want to work with that one. Okay, maybe I can say name, like said name. Sorry, yeah. I can say Eric. I can say John. I can say mm, Valentin, like that. I can say um, what I can say then. Let's say uh, Kadish, like that. Right, this is all, I think. Or we can use also uh, angel, like that. Right, just use that. So now I just want to check if like some of these names starts with the vowel. For example, we know vowels is like E, I, A, U, O, right? We'll check. So and we will say like if they starts with vowel, we will say like their names with vowel, like with vowel, and their names is that. Anyway, something like that. Okay. So just we can say what we just say for name in names, and after that, so we can just come in here and we can just check conditions. This is, by the way, algorithm. What kind of algorithm? Is iteration algorithm, right? It is a basic computer science fundamental. So we can just say if name starts with what, like we can use in here, by the way, our tuple method to check a lot of enough vowels. So if you didn't use this one, we can use only, I mean, just one string, one character. If you want to check more character, we need to use tuple system to choose, like add there a lot of characters. Okay, like this way. A, we can say A, and we can say G. Sorry, not G. Sorry, like A, like then this and this and this one and and what we can use them more, this one, uh, like I, sorry, yeah, same. And anyway, so that's something else we can use in here. Okay, and by the way, we can add there some more name. Maybe we can say oral. All right, that's all, not more we need. So let's come down and say if the conditions are like that, we can say print. All right, I will use F method in here. By the way, I will teach you also about that end of the this string topic, which is it is not part of the like string methods, but just we will see the improvement into the string format. Anyway, just I will explain all of them next in the next classes. Okay, I will just want to say um like that. Let's say the name is starting with vowel, like that. Okay, we just want to indicate this is vowel. I mean, okay. Let's say else. The other case, I don't want to write a lot of. Mhm. Starting with, I just forget the unvowel things. What it means. Pro, something else like that. But anyway, with it's starting with um. I just want to check it. Just a minute. Give me a minute. So what it means? Give me just a second. All right. Consonant. Okay. It's starting with consonant. Okay, consonant. Just that's all. We don't need to add there more information. When you run that, look at that. It's saying John is starting with consonant because G is not the vowel, right? It's not starting with any of them. It's for that else conditions work, and it says John is starting with consonant letter, let's say, yeah. And the another one, Alicia is starting with vowel. Oh, we choose that. It says this is vowel. So if conditions works in this case because it starts with like some of these items, right? Like characters. And Angel is starting with vowel, as I tell you before, like A, I, and so E. All of them is our vowels, and they are starting with vowel, right? We just indicated it like that. John, Valentin is the consonant, Elish, Angel, and Oral is the vowel. So that's some program we wrote like to understand the fundamental of this starts with method, like where we using that we can use for most of the case. This starts with to check the things, like to compare them. That's the way how we can do it. Okay. I hope you understand that. So that's all for about starts with method. We have also ends with method. It will be next class. See you right now. I want to see you in the next class about ends with method. Okay. Thank you so much.